Welcome everyone to another brand new Reincarnation anime of 2026. So without wasting any time, let's jump straight into today's episode. The story begins with our main character suddenly waking up in complete darkness. He's completely confused and starts wondering what's going on. As he keeps thinking, he suddenly hears a cracking sound. Moments later, a faint opening appears in front of him, and through that crack, he sees a dense forest filled with tall trees. He immediately tries to move, but no matter how hard he struggles, his body simply won't respond. That's when a strange status screen suddenly appears in front of him. As he reads it, he realizes something unbelievable. He has been reincarnated as a dragon egg. Not only that, the screen also shows several special skills. The system explains that this is his status window, and it displays his current abilities in numerical values so he can easily understand them. It then tells him that he possesses a special skill called Divine Voice, which is currently at level 1. Because of this skill, he's able to hear the system speaking to him. Confused, he wonders if he's somehow ended up inside a game. When he asks the Divine Voice for answers, it apologizes and says it can't explain anything yet because it's still level 1. Hearing this frustrates him even more. He realizes that if he wants answers, he'll first need to level up. He tries questioning the system again, asking who it really is and where he has been brought, but the system refuses to respond. Enraged, he attempts to move forward, but instead, he slips and falls. As he crashes down, his HP decreases slightly, but at the same time, he gains a falling resistance skill along with a title skill called Cliff Dweller. Soon after, he starts rolling uncontrollably and eventually reaches a body of water. When he looks into it, he's shocked to see his reflection. He's no longer human, he's truly a dragon egg. At this point, the system finally explains everything clearly. He is a dragon egg, classified as an F-rank monster. If his shell completely breaks, he will die instantly. Hearing this terrifies him. The system continues, explaining that dragon eggs are extremely weak and their intelligence is low because their brains haven't fully developed yet. For now, all he can do is roll. On top of that, dragon eggs are frequently hunted by adventurers and monsters because they're extremely valuable. This only makes him more anxious. He admits that everything feels overwhelming and confusing. As he rolls again by accident, his rolling skill levels up from level 1 to level 2. He starts noticing that leveling up actually improves his control and movement. However, his speed suddenly increases too much, causing him to launch forward and fall again. This time, he takes heavy damage, but his falling resistance and Cliff Dweller skills level up to level 2. Now critically injured with only 3 HP left, he decides to stop and rest. Night falls, and after sleeping, his HP fully recovers. Realizing that rest restores his health, he begins rolling again. While moving, he thinks about his situation. Somehow, he has become a dragon egg in what feels like an RPG-style world. He suspects that gaining experience, leveling up, and evolving is the only way forward, but that also means fighting enemies. Suddenly, he notices a large insect nearby. He checks its status and learns that it's a dark worm, nicknamed an egg eater. The moment the creature spots him, it attacks without hesitation. Terrified, he rolls away at full speed, but the worm refuses to give up. Eventually, he realizes that running won't save him. The worm has more HP than him, and a direct attack would kill him instantly. Then he remembers his falling resistance skill. Using his head, he lures the worm toward a cliff. As the ground drops suddenly, the worm loses balance. Seizing the moment, he slams into it, knocking the creature off the cliff. Although the worm survives the fall at first and tries to attack again, it soon collapses and dies. The system announces that he has gained 12 experience points, and thanks to bonus skill effects, his level increases rapidly to level 5, which is his current maximum. With this, he unlocks evolution options, baby dragon or little dragon. The system explains both. A little dragon is a dwarf dragon species, small compared to others, but still as large as a bear when fully grown. Adventurers fear them because of their fire breath. The baby dragon, on the other hand, has weaker claws and fangs and isn't suited for combat early on. However, it has enormous potential and can evolve into many different dragon species later. Since baby dragons are hunted relentlessly for their valuable meat, he initially chooses the safer little dragon option. But suddenly, a mysterious presence grabs him and speaks. It tells him to always aim for the top and never limit himself. This confuses him, but it also makes him rethink his choice. He realizes that while baby dragons are risky, their growth potential is far greater. If the little dragon can't evolve further, choosing safety now might ruin his future. Determined not to live with regret, he chooses baby dragon instead. The system accepts his decision and he evolves. His shell shatters and he transforms into a yellow baby dragon. He gains many new skills and his stats increase significantly. However, his HP and MP don't fully recover, meaning he's still exhausted. His stomach growls loudly. Looking at the worm he defeated earlier, he realizes his dragon instincts are telling him him to eat it. Although disgusted, he forces himself to consume it, believing strength requires sacrifice. The taste is awful, but it keeps him alive. The next morning, he wakes up and confirms this isn't a dream. He truly has been reincarnated. Looking at his reflection, he realizes he has no memories of his past life, only that he used to be human. Soon, multiple worms attack him again, but this time he defeats them easily. He unlocks baby breath, allowing him to breathe fire. His level quickly rises to 15, making him confident that becoming stronger won't be difficult. Hungry again, he tries eating mushrooms, only to realize they're poisonous. This mistake grants him poison resistance, but he swears never to eat random mushrooms again. Venturing deeper into the forest, he encounters a gray wolf. Despite it being larger, he defeats it using fire and a powerful punch. Roasting the meat, he realizes it tastes incredible. By evening, he reaches level 20, adapting more and more to dragon life. Still, loneliness sets in. Wanting a friend, he hears human voices. Excited, he approaches a group of adventurers, hoping they'll see him as harmless. Instead, they attack him mercilessly. He's slashed, paralyzed, and left helpless. Just before he's killed, a female adventurer intervenes and heals him. Her name is Miria. Despite being a dragon, she saves his life. Because of her, he gains the Greek language skill. Suddenly, screams echo in the distance. Miria rushes toward danger, ignoring his warnings. Determined to save her, he follows, only to face a terrifying C-rank little rock dragon with nearly 2,000 hit points. With Miria injured and the monster turning its gaze toward him, fear grips his body. And with that, episode 1 comes to an end. If you enjoyed this anime recap, let me know in the comments. Should we continue this series or not? And don't forget to subscribe. See you in the next video. Thanks for watching.